Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's Teresa here, and today we are hosting the Besties Who Brunch YouTube hop. This is for the Traci Reed Designs creative team, and so I will have a list of the other hop participants for you down below so you can follow along with us and find some great inspiration for this brand new collection. So Besties Who Brunch is, as you can imagine, a collection designed for documenting stories about your best friend and or friends. And so I've got a hybrid layout here that I've printed my elements for. I've got a photo and journaling. This is one layer of my background. And so I created a sort of daisy chain around these two pattern papers and then printed out another of the pattern papers for the background. And really bringing in all of these beautiful colors in this collection early on with a big pow. And as always, I have a little bowl of ephemera printed and cut, and then a couple of title packs here. These are puffy titles. One is from Pink Fresh and the other is from Vicky Booten that I wanted to use to pull in a title. So the daisy chain here has a significance. The photo that I'm using is from my freshman year of college in 1991, and yes, I look like a baby in this photo. And it feels like a really long time ago, but here we are. It is what it is. And so the daisy and the daisy chain has a special significance for my alma mater. It's a part of our graduation activities. And so I've added that around to frame this layout. And then I printed my photo here. This is a scan of the original and a printed copy of the scan. So not the greatest quality, but it's there, we're there, and that if that's all you have, that's all you have. And then the journaling spot that I've used here is one of the journaling cards in the collection. And it actually worked out really well because it's the ledger paper. So that's actually available in the 12 by 12 version as well. And it gave me a nice, gentle home base for the journaling, which is basically some funny memories that I experienced while hanging out with these particular people in the image. And so it's a great way to document some of those funny, dumb, crazy kind of things that you do in college, especially when you know this particular group of people. I'll just put it that way. And just to set the record straight, I was a pretty goody two shoes kind of girl at that point. So all of this was new to me. Being unsupervised adults was very new to me. So what I want to do behind the photo and the journal card is ease this transition between the two pattern papers, the two florals. And so I just printed out some of the ribbons here, and I'm tucking them behind those elements so that they show a little bit behind there and create that transition. Now, one thing about this page design that I wanted to point out is the busiest pattern paper is at the top half. And that's going to contrast, or it's going to balance everything that's going on south of the border, everything that's going on in the lower half of the layout. And so you can see how most of the elements are going to be positioned at the bottom of, at this the lower half of the layout. They stand out more against the lighter blue, and they balance out visually what's going on both sides. And so what I did was I printed out one of the bracelets and added that going across the bottom of the journal card, and the cute little camera and the social calendar. The camera kind of cracked me up because it said there are photos, something about there are photos, photographic evidence here. There is no photographic evidence of the crazy things that we did because it was the 90s. But that's okay. I also, at the top of the layout, or at the top of the photo, I used the nail polish, the shopping bags, and a little circle bit to give those little details of where we are, the year it is, and the various details. So I went ahead and picked for my title the words True Story from Pink Fresh Studio, and then I decided to add some of the other puffy stickers around the layout. First, I just started with some of these hearts, and then I realized that there were actually some pretty cute puffy stickers in the Vicky Bouton pack that I felt like would fit in pretty well. One is this double heart here on the left hand side, and then I added some dots and hearts around it. And there's also a couple of butterflies. The little butterfly on the right that's facing towards the left, she kind of fits in with the title. And then to balance that is the other butterfly on the left-hand side, also the same color. And notice how I'm using color to sort of pop off of this background so that you see it, basically, so that it stands out on the layout. I'm just looking here to see if there's anything else that I want to add or what I want to have happen. I did want to just say that if you want to read the stories that I've documented here, check out my Instagram. There will be a post about that today as well, and you'll be able to see the journaling close up. It's Theresa_Moxley, and don't forget that Theresa is Theresa. So I've completed the layout here. Again, let me remind you to check out the YouTube hop. The participants are listed down below. If you haven't grabbed Besties Who Brunch digital collection yet, I hope you will. I hope you'll find lots of inspiration today and have a great time creating. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back here again real soon. Bye-bye.